The finals just got a brand new update, patch 1.11. We also do, yes, have some brand new leaks from CNS. We also got some new discoveries on some brand new light tech, some updated information pertaining to the recent Easter eggs, as well as with Season 2. We have some other cool fan-made stuff to go over and some other useful links, and a whole bunch more. What's up, world? Should be back in there touching on all things the finals. Okay, so jumping right into it, we'll get over the patch notes. These are super brief, but they do give us several updates as far as the community event is going. Now again, we do have those opening statements, however the Discord statement and the patch notes statements are pretty similar this time as well. So I'll just go over the patch notes opening statement here, where they do headline here that this is the last update for Season 1. They said it's been a wild journey with all of you and we're looking forward to the next adventure, Season 2. This week we had a blast playing Old West Monaco with all of you, so we decided to extend the Smoking Guns event another week. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed this event quite a lot. It does feel a lot more fun to play as the meta is kind of changed. I definitely enjoy these events and limited time modes. I'm also super glad they don't force the LTMs and events on players. Speaking of that, Apex Legends, for example, does force those LTMs, which I never liked, or at least they have in the past, so I'm super glad that Embark isn't doing that, and hopefully they don't do it in the future, as I do think they still have a good queue time. Now moving on here, they do say to celebrate the Pearl Strike, Revolver skin will be free in the shop this week only. So if you are a skin collector or even want the skin in general, make sure you grab that now as that will disappear. And I'm assuming might return, but it might cost actual credits or money. Also here, a massive update to the community event, where they wanted to say here that you absolutely crushed the community event. We set the goal high and the community delivered. 250 billion cashed out in less than a week. I do believe it took 6 days total. They said you can expect your prize to pop up in-game today, where they did clarify on the Discord that it would be within the next hour. And I've already received mine, so you should have it in your inventory already. Moving on to the actual updates with the patch, they are very brief. However, they did fix an issue that caused teams to spawn too near to the objective and to each other. This was essentially being farmed or exploited. Essentially, people were farming these spawns, basically akin to spawn camping, or at least exactly like spawn camping. So I'm super glad that's been fixed, as I know a lot of people have been frustrated with that overall. So no more Call of Duty like spawns, and to be honest, these spawns in this game have been pretty decent. Really surprised that was an issue, but I'm glad that's been fixed. They also fixed a common crash that happens when returning to the main menu. I've actually never experienced a crash in the finals ever, I don't think, even through all the betas, including the closed beta that I had access to for being a partner. So this game for me has been really good as far as performance and crashes go. I know for some people they have been experiencing a lot of errors with this game. I'm lucky that I didn't experience any, but I'm super glad they have been fixing those errors and the edge cases that have been happening with those. Which moves on here to the next point where they said player support. We're moving our player support to the Embark portal to make it easier to stay up to date with your tickets. I do believe originally a lot of the player support was held over on the Discord. However, now they have this really fleshed out portal and it's actually really nice and easy to navigate. So if you have a specific issue with the game, there's a lot here to go over and sort of deep dive into if you need any fixes or sort of concerns. And then you can also in the top right here create a ticket if you are having further concerns that aren't addressed in these little sections here. I do think this is super convenient. It is a give and take there with Discord and the response times, as it was nice to make a ticket through Discord and then be able to see when they responded or when they were even typing to you. However, the system does seem more fleshed out and I'm sure it will be a lot easier on the community members and as well as the community moderators. Again, hopefully the response times are quick on there. You have to let me know if any of you guys have created a ticket and as of recent and how long it took. Moving on here though, we do have that brand new post on the CNS subreddit. This was a GIF or a little animated short video. It does showcase what looks to be the Revive statue. People have been trying to break this down currently and are working on this current GIF. The second section here, other than the statue or the Revive statue, looks to be like a glyph cluster, or at least what I've gathered from some of the comments on the Easter egg subreddit. Some have also said that it looks like a cube that's just glitching around the corners. They have also pulled some numbers and lettering from the actual files itself. We'll have to wait and see on all that there. They're still breaking this down, so if there is any updates, I will let you know on that. Jumping back to a previous video, we did have that Hotel QR code. Actually, nicely enough, I did have somebody, or at least 2 people on the Discord, credit me for a video, as well as one hit me up for the actual section of this, which I do really appreciate when you guys message me, or at least give me some new information. I have had it in the past. I feel like I need to give a shout out to both these people. I do appreciate when anybody links my videos in the Discord, as I don't really self-promo, so this does mean a lot to me. So Spookabee did check out my video and kind of link it to others, who then led on to this person, Nova Tim, who linked me to the actual wiki page for Hotel. So thank you to both of you for putting me on the right direction and leading me to the wiki page, which seems to be way more updated than I last remembered. Again, the wiki page has always been incredible for the finals. It's probably one of the best wikis I've ever seen for any game ever. However, I didn't realize just how updated they kept this thing with the actual Easter eggs. And yeah, if there's anything specific here, it looks like they have a ton of stuff here outlined. There's some other hidden messages that they've already pointed out from the last video up to now. So that We Are section looks to be We Are CNS, as well as what looks to be Are You Ready on the hacked billboards. Again, from now on, I'm definitely going to be using the wiki as a resource, especially for these Easter eggs, as a lot of times I'm having to dig through Discord comments and it's just trying to pin out which might be verifiable. However, for the most part, this seems to be at least as close to verifiable as can be. It's super cool to see how passionate this community is about this game, honestly. Again, I'm going to leave a link down below to this wiki as well as the page for Hotel, which seems to be a better and better resource nearly every day. Now, I know a ton of you in my last video have been asking for that recent CNS leaked music. I didn't really feel comfortable posting the full song because I know it's with Embark and I know it's their OST. However, somebody did upload it here, so if you do want to check that out, I'm going to leave a link to it down below. Again, they uploaded the full 2-minute and 47-second song. Hopefully Embark is cool about them uploading it, but for now, if you want to listen to it, it is over there. Now, I know I did talk about in my previous video that we might have a Season 2 trailer in the Xbox Showcase because Nexon would be there, or potentially even Arc Raiders and a few others. We didn't get anything, the Finals, Arc Raiders, or even the First Descendant. So a little upsetting there with not seeing any of the updates for those games. And of course, especially no updates for the Finals, although I assumed that they were going to want to release the trailer on their own. Still would have been super nice to see some promo work there, although the viewership even on Twitch and YouTube was quite low this time around. So definitely understandable why some of the developers kind of chose not to show up for this one, as this was sort of a smaller update or smaller game update for Microsoft. I also wanted to go over that new light tech, or tech with the actual light class. Someone by the name of Chrome SF over on the Reddit actually pointed this out. So you could do this technique with a breach throw, backpedal, and quick melee. Essentially, you do have to get the timing right, which allows you to breach throw instantly, or at least explode that breach throw instantly. It does 199 damage, so it is the third strongest thing in the game. That behind, of course, what the nukes used to be, or at least are, and the sniper shot. Of course, normally the breach charge does have a few seconds of priming time. However, when you do these things in combination, you do actually detonate it nearly instantly. So some really cool tech work found by Chrome SF, and it has taken quite a while for people to find these different techniques. Seems like people are going to find different techniques and different tech within the mechanics of this game even further down. It is to wonder if they will patch this one out, if they do consider it a bug or even an exploit. However, overall, still some really cool tech with the mechanics there, so we'll have to see what they do with that. Now, I wanted to point this one out because it is from a smaller creator and it is a smaller sort of video. However, this is a fan-made Season 2 Finals trailer, or at least just kind of a teaser trailer. It is really cool. I think you should check it out. I'm going to link to it down below. It's called the Season 2 BIOS. Got some really cool animation work and just some kind of old tech stuff, so if you're into that, you're really going to like this one. Again, it is a smaller creator and it doesn't have a ton of views, so it is worth the check out. Another last minute mentionable here is this really cool custom contestant banner. This was all fan made. They said it took them a few hours, so it is worth a check out. These also do look pretty cool. This was done by a Reddit user with the name Inferior Linksy. Again, as always, I'm going to leave a link down below to everything that I covered in this video. I am super curious on your thoughts for Season 2 if you're hyped for all this stuff that's been going on with it lately. Obviously, this is our last patch and about 7 days left of this season. But if you enjoyed today's video, I'd like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.